There's the whistle. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Bellingham. He could be in here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's managed to get rid. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Endo. Now it's Diogo Jota. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's through, now is he in? Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he put it away? In he goes again. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's picked his way through. Eder Militao cuts it out. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Konate makes the interception. McAllister. Jota. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Eder Militao. Carvajal.
That was lovely, that.
Valverde. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Elliott. Jota. He's got away. No way through there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. Diaz has it in a wide position. Oh, that's a key interception. Endo. Soboslai. Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get... And it's come back out to him. He's missed, but not by that far.
Alexander-Arnold did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And that's been won straight back. Nicely aimed pass. Elliott. McAllister. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That has been cut short. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Liverpool are down to 10 men.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Diogo Jota. Rudiger is the guilty party there. Tchouaméni. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rodrigo. Pass somewhat off target. 5 minutes till the break. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball, brilliantly cut out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chips it through. Oh, no joy this time.
1 minute at a time.
And that could set him on his way. Engages and forces him off the ball. He can get that clear. Gomez can get it clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field, number 19, Elliott.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Jota. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Time and again they are repelled.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, easy pickings there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. In with the challenge. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that is out of play. Madrid finding their passes. Mohamed Salah. Great ball if he can get there. Carvajal. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Konate. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's looking for the runner here. Rudiger. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Diogo Jota. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Looking for options for Mbappe! And another try! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Substitution on the field. Number 66.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Diogo Jota. Number 3, Endo. Coming on the field, number 17, Jones. Number 18, Gakpo. Number 38.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Substitutions taking place.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Van Dijk.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bellingham gets through on his own. Gomez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior. Gomez does really well to win the ball there. Jones.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 14.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jones. And here's Mohamed Salah. Big hits one! And he hits the net! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Mbappe. 75 minutes played. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Taken back almost at once. He's got space in the area. Can he finish? It's in. And again they hit the front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 79 minutes.
Madrid take the lead.
Number 7.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Coming on to replace
That's
him
been
is
intercepted.
That was
number
well played,
18.
well stopped.
That has not gone well. And that's really well manoeuvred. Passes short and sharp. Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Liverpool are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Chiesa. Ball driven towards the far post. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Modric.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Gakpo! Konate getting this. Oh, he's been Valverde! Oh, Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe just eases him off the ball, wriggles his way through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Mbappe.
And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Liverpool really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Everyone, please welcome to
This
the
place
field.
is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. Rudiger. That's headed upfield. Neatly clipped into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. Good read, needed to be. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Looks to go up and over. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Diogo Jota, is someone I admire a lot. He's a player who likes to operate on the left side as an inverted winger, but he's comfortable with both feet, which makes him unpredictable. He can go left or right. And that change of direction at pace is another real strength to his game.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gakpo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gakpo. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
He's got the shot away! Well, there's the clearance. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. That's good vision. Oh, good ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Diogo Jota. Bellingham. It's run loose here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jota. There's the hit. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! They've scored!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nicely aimed pass. And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Jota, in with the challenge. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Dink through. Mbappe! And will be quick to recover this. No way through, so back it comes. And that has been clubbed away. McAllister. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Well, that's well spotted. Gravenberg. Gravenberg. Oh, he's burst through! That has ended up in no man's land. Robertson. Diaz. Now it's Diogo Jota. Carvajal gets across and deals with it. Gakpo. Valverde. Looking for the run. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a sharp pass. Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberg in acres of space out wide. He's found the way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
McAllister. Passes short and sharp. Forward tracking back like that always. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Van Dijk clears it away. Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberg. And it's Salah. And he's had it nicked away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gakpo. Valverde. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot at goal! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Valverde. Valverde! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Jota, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shapes to shoot! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 41 minutes is number 20, Jürgen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Jota. Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. Gakpo. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Diogo Jota. Jota!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And again! It's in! And again! They simply do not know what has hit them. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Could be danger here. In he goes again! It's in! Deep into first-half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Rodrigo.
And the first half is done. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're off again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Diaz. Gakpo. Jota.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That's tidy. And he's being shifted off it to McAllister. And here's shot, and the shot! And the cutback. Rodrigo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. And that is out of play. Gravenberg. Robertson. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's one-on-one! And the shot's on here. Mbappe is flagged offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rodrigo, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! Jota. He's had a hit! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
The attendance for this match was 28,000.
This has become one great chance! Has another go! Goal! And the comeback is complete! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 10.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Diogo Jota put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
McAllister. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gakpo.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Jota, and that is expertly dealt with. Valverde was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bellingham.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that could cost them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Diaz pinches it off him. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Liverpool have a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Luis Diaz. Number 66, Alexander Arnold.
Valverde.
Number 38,
Tchouaméni.
Gravenberch.
Madrid looking to pass their way through.
Number 8,
Oh, great chance!
number 84, number 17,
Szoboszlai.
Jones.
That's a good ball played into space. Now it's Diogo Jota. This might... has a goal! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Number 18,
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
number 10, McAllister.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, without
Number
doubt, that's
3,
given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then?
Now the finish! He scores! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
After 85 minutes is number 9, Mbappe.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Now it's Diogo Jota. He could be in here. Jota! Oh, that's a waste. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite
Coming
able.
on the field is number 2, Gomez.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's gone loose. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Passing nice and neat.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Modric tries to dink it in. Liverpool finding their passes. Gakpo, Mohamed Salah, Valverde. Now it's Modric. Mohamed Salah, and here's Gakpo. Bellingham. That's played into space. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Mohamed Salah. And that will be the final act. Liverpool pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained.
Vinicius Junior! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. Salah. Gravenberch, he's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Great hit! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Konate. Oh no, what has a shot! Oh, that's quite incredible! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McAllister. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Van Dijk. Robertson. And Gravenberch. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fiddles it through. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Diaz. Konate getting this one clear. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, important interception. Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van Dijk. Konate. Quality ball. Looking for the runner. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get free. Konate. Oh, he's through. It's one-on-one. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping. Time, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to...
Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And that's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Konate. Now it's Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Gravenberg. McAllister. And they can counter here. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Jota. Decent hit! He scores! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum there.
Mbappe. He's through here. Nice. Vinicius Junior! And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde. McAllister. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe. Rodrigo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. There's the shot! Valverde is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Chance to shoot. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Konate. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And it's in. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
Can he put it away? They've done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Mbappe! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Alexander-Arnold. Decent progress down the left.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
McAllister. Well, played right into his path. Jota has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold. And the first half is done.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Please welcome everyone, our lads!
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And it's Salah. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get away here? Mbappe! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He gets big! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Konate. And Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Gently done. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bellingham is the guilty party there.
Substitutions taking place.
Konate. The defender is not giving up on this. Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! Oh, extraordinary.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Valverde. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside. There could be trouble here. He's found some space. Mbappe!
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Gravenberg. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Konate. Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose. Valverde does well to get it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's good vision. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Konate gets over and intercepts. Great pressure, plenty of it. Interesting ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Valverde. He is through here. Chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Big header! And that has been clubbed away. Done delicately. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gravenberg. Alaba spots it and intercepts. That has been cut short. McAllister. Gakpo. Referee has just said play on. Always onto this. Bellingham. Valverde. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had...
Oh, shooting chance! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Mohamed Salah. Some front-footed pressing going on here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Robertson cuts out the pass. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good read, needed to be. Diaz looking to add to his goal. Jota. And now they can clear their lines. Rudiger. Tchouameni. Neatly clipped into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Stood up well to him there. Great chance! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Luis Diaz. Number 66, Alexander-Arnold. Number 38, Klovenbach.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And that is expertly dealt with.
Number 84,
Van Dijk.
Number 17,
To McAllister.
Jones.
Szoboszlai. Gakpo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Modric. For Valverde. That is good alertness.
Oh, great feet, that.
And he's got the big chance. Must be! He's got the shot away! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Modric. Substitution.
Madrid are having a ball here.
McAllister.
Jones.
Coming on the field is
Great defending,
number
strong
3,
and determined.
Endo.
Vinicius Junior. This is promising. Oh, no joy this time. Mohamed Salah.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Endo.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mohamed Salah. Oh, super find.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Jones looking to run onto it. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Bradley. He's having a go! Carvajal. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's at the end. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
And this is now today's
Well, this is
lineup.
the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. That is good alertness. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jota. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Valverde! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Valverde really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
McAllister kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alisson punts it upfield. Szoboszlai. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Endo with a definite foul there. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, he wasn't going to let him pass. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
There's the hit! What a wonderful goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
The goal scorer.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Robertson. He's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a good position here. And the finish! Goalkeeper's ball.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's cut it out. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Jota was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this is a shooting chance! Cleared without complication. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Defending was strong and firm. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No, that's been intercepted. Szoboszlai driving on and making... And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Carvajal with the clearance. Got a shot away! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got big chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Half an hour played now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Diaz. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Jota. He's had a shot! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Diogo Jota demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Over to the other side. Diaz chasing after it. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. McAllister. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Diaz. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced.
Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
nicely intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Chooses to go crossfield. Diaz. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Diogo Jota. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Diogo Jota. And he was quick to react. Tchouaméni. He's played him through. And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There will be 3 minutes
The
added time.
final seconds now. Oh, no joy this time. Konate attempts a clearance. Carvajal. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tchouaméni. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Terrific header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Diaz sends it crossfield. Alaba cuts it out. Tchouaméni, and they can counter here. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with 1 or 2. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's in space and looking for options. Szoboszlai. Alaba. Tchouaméni. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Salah. Jota, he's got the shot away! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mohamed Salah, Jota, and he's surging through. No way through. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that's gone loose. McAllister. Just about up to the hour now.
Match was 28,599.
Now it's Bellingham. Robertson. Played into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Over to the left. Diaz. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That has been cut short. Szoboszlai. Now it's Diogo Jota. Alaba. He's in plenty of space here. And he's intervened well there. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Oh, perfect. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Now the finish! Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Floated through. That is ended up in no man's land. That's good vision. Well-timed, excellent interception. Valverde. Mbappe. McAllister. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Diaz. Shota! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Diogo Jota simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rodrigo, can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rodrigo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Diogo Jota. Number 7, Luis Diaz. Number 3,
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
coming on the field. Number 19, Elliott. Number 9, Darwin Núñez. Number 18, Gakpo. Number 80, substitutions taking place.
Darwin. Núñez. Good read, needed to be.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That has been knocked clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Darwin. Tchouaméni concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that wasn't. Goes in for the header! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Darwin. And he's got the beating of his man.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Gakpo.
Robertson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their third corner.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! Oh, important interception. And that has been clubbed away. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Liverpool leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. Alexander-Arnold. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He is through here. McAllister.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is expertly dealt with. Rodrigo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Always onto this. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Rudiger. Bellingham. More and more pressure on the ball here. Jota. Jota is flagged offside. Eder Militao. It's a great ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
The major moment in the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So, a breakthrough already. Chouameni concedes a free kick for that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely worked. Alisson with the clearance. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required...
And the finish! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Floated through. That's Valverde. He's shifting, and a shot! And again! That is decidedly lacking.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Looking for options for movement. Endo. Oh, they can break here. Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jota. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
What a goal! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Liverpool take the lead. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Szoboszlai. Jota running with the ball. And it's Salah. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Diogo Jota. Hits one! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And here's Mbappe. He could be in here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Salah. Interesting ball. Oh, good ball. Chouameni. Carvajal. Rodrigo. Konate is there and he can get that clear. And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's cut it out. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Konate cuts it out. Spread out to the left. Robertson. And Alexander-Arnold. He could be in here. Vinicius Junior. Jota. Now it's Diaz. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's for Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Valverde. Very nicely done. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good spell of possession, this. Soboslai, brilliantly cut out. Robertson. Diaz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Konate gets across to intercept. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's beaten the last man. Speculative strike. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Valverde. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Diaz. Oh, that's well spotted. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Liverpool head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the second half gets underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Chouameni. Carvajal. Valverde. Jota. Now it's Diaz. Carvajal. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Endo. And here's Jota. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. And he's there to clear it. Big chance! Yes! And surely that settles it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Number 7, Luis Diaz.
Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Bellingham. And it's Rudiger.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Played out to the left flank. And he's picked out the run. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Rudiger.
The attendance for this match
Eder
was
Militao.
29,813.
Almost an hour gone. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Diaz! No, he's missed it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Eder Militao, pressing high and with purpose. For Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Diogo Jota. Jota with the... It's a mighty effort! Now, how often do you see that?
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Eder Militao. Valverde. Carvajal. Now it's Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
There's the shot! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Carvajal. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Rodrigo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's McAllister. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
This might spell danger. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Rodrigo. 75 minutes played. Can he get it through? Now it's Diogo Jota. Now it's Diaz. Diaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Diogo Jota. Number 8, Szoboszlai. Number 7, Luis Diaz. Coming on the field, number 9, Darwin Núñez. Number 19, Elliott. Number 18, Gakpo.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And that has been cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's intervened well there. Alaba. Bellingham. Bellingham. Driving. Bellingham! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mohamed Salah. He's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well timed, excellent interception.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Carvajal. And it's Modric. McAllister. Elliott.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through, now is he in? He's had a fair tumble on. Nunez! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Chouameni. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Valverde. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. Modric. Modric unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rudiger.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Modric. Gakpo. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius, he's had a shot! He has done it! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So is this the start of a comeback? Alaba. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gakpo. Alaba. That's been cut out, well played.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's got tall! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Picked up Rodrigo! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer after 9 minutes is...
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Jota. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Eder Militao makes the interception. Konate gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Big header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rudiger. Carvajal. Diaz. Gakpo. Courtois can pick that up. Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. Vinicius Junior. He's through here. Mbappe! In he goes again! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yes, ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tchouaméni. That looks a good ball through. The ball has bounced loose now. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Konate and Gravenberch. Now it's Diogo Jota. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rodrigo, that is a great pick out. Vinicius Junior. Diaz looking to get on the end of this. And he's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gakpo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. Worth a try, but not this time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries a shot! Has another go! It's loose now, and one more try! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gravenberch, Gakpo, fiddles it through. Gakpo! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 18.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Carvajal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Valverde.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gakpo. McAllister. Oh, this looks sharp. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, And a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Traoré, and here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ball's gone out of play. Robertson. Van Dijk. Robertson. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodrigo. Spread it left. Valverde. Oh, super find. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Gravenberg. Jota. He's looking wide. Now, can they get it back? Rudiger. It's Bellingham. Gakpo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 56 minutes is number 20, Hugo Jota.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend. But now they're going...
Mbappe! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Might be... Can he put it away? They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Carvajal. And he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Shapes to shoot! And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. A real chance if he can get through. They've played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Robertson. McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Well read, nice interception. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. McAllister. Now it's Diaz. Robertson. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Carvajal. Gravenberg kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rudiger calmly anticipates, engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. And through to the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Valverde looking to add to his goal. Jota. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Jota. Can he get away here?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Jota. Bellingham. Always onto this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Diaz goes on a run down the left wing. Valverde cuts it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Courtois will lay claim to that. McAllister. Now it's Diogo Jota. Liverpool are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Gakpo. Now it's Diogo Jota. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 87 minutes is number 9. Mbappe.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Number 26, Robertson, coming on the field.
Ooh, perfectly measured
Number
that.
14,
Vinicius Junior.
Number 8,
Alisson deals with it effortlessly.
number 84, number
Headed upfield.
21,
Vinicius
Costa
Junior.
There will be 3 minutes
Chouameni.
time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bellingham could move up a gear here. Pinches it off him. He's played him through. Chiesa wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, split second significant reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.